Hello guys, Brian back here with a Bitcoin update. It looks like we have regained this wedge pattern, alright, after all the FUD and fear yesterday of this big red candle that came in here. Let me zoom in here and show you that yesterday, what happened here. We had this massive drop come in here, just out of nowhere, really right here. Okay, this happened like within 3 minute time span. This big drop. Okay, this blue line is the bottom of the wedge, and you can see we ended up falling down through it. We ended up actually back testing it as resistance, not only once, but we came back and back tested it again. And we finally broke back through that today, so within the last couple hours. So that's good to see. If we end up zooming out, I want to show you guys what happened here, what it looks like happened. Okay, looks like this thing did an ABC down. All right, an ABC correction. If we take this Fibonacci tool, all right, and if I could ask you guys to please hit the like and subscribe, I would appreciate that so very much, guys. Got a great group in here, got a nice community, so would love to have you here with us. But if we take this Fibonacci tool, okay, here's the top, if you're not real familiar with this. Usually in ABC, you have the same length in your A leg as your C leg, okay? So if we draw this out real quick, I don't want to bore you guys here. We take that A, B, and C. Alright, let's see if these are equal lengths. So you have your A leg, then your B comes up to this point here. Let's measure this out. Okay, if we put that right on top, pretty close. Okay, within this said it should have came down to 24.5. We came down to 24.780. Alright, so real close. Is that good enough to close this out? It could be. It absolutely could be. These don't always go for 1-to-1 ratio, but they're normally very, very close. So this looks like it could have completed. Looks like we are definitely back up in this wedge pattern. Let's take a look at some other things here. We got this daily RSI down here. The stochastic still heading down. It's bearish. It's at a 19 and a 25 right now. We got the weekly just about reset. Okay, so that weekly would be fantastic to see bust out of here. And you can clearly see, even on this weekly, you can see that head and shoulders in here. This head and shoulders everybody's been talking about. Well, you can definitely see it in there now. Whoops, I apologize. You get that off there. There we go. But we need to, I believe the biggest level that we need to break is right up here. All right, right up in here. If we can break this level, I believe this bull run, well, not bull run, but definitely at least a retracement is going to take off. And I believe it's right there. All right, if we can break that 33,000 level and get above that and flip this former, what this was, this very pivotal point when we came up here at the beginning of the bull run. This was support all through here. Okay, it was also support back here, and once we lost that, then it became resistance. If we could regain that zone, obviously that's a major level for Bitcoin. All right, you can even probably pull that down just a hair, even about, yeah, actually about right there is perfect. Right there, because we actually got rejected right back here off of it, right at the top of this wedge pattern or bull flag, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of flagging, but you can see we got rejected right up there. You know, we break that 31,500, call it 31,500. We get above that, and this could really get interesting, all right? But we got this weekly RSI just about down to the bottom. It's at a 647 and a 16, so it's almost reset. The monthly is starting to curve over there, but it's still bullish. It's at a 70 and a 63. Now let's take a look at this DXY, because we've been paying very close attention to it. Okay, ever since it got up to that. Let's get on the 4 hour here. Well, actually the daily. There we go. Let's zoom in here. Ever since we came up and hit that Fibonacci level, that 786, this thing has been getting rejected, and actually it's plummeting. You can see that thing is just really rolling over right now. All right, I've been saying it for 2 months now, this key level down here, this 100.8. If we get down below that, boy, crypto, if we have a falling DXY, we usually have a rising Bitcoin price. So this should be good for crypto. Nobody wants to see the dollar crash. Okay, I'm not saying I want to see this thing go super plummeting, but if we can break this 100.8 level and get down to these, let me zoom out and show you here. Okay, you can see what happened here with this dollar. It ended up following this trend line the whole way up here, broke through it, back tested it as resistance, and actually we came in with a lower high over here on the weekly. So if we can bust down below this support zone right here, I believe it's really going to send crypto going. We'll find out if we get down here if it's going to hold or not, but that DXY, that thing is obviously huge, and we want to take a quick look at the Dow Jones. That thing has been going into, it has broken out of this wedge pattern and is definitely on its way here. The measured move for this thing would be, boy, if it ends up doing it, would be absolutely crazy. But we'll measure it out real quick. Put that on there. Up into the 4,000s. 41.6. If it gets there, you're supposed to take the width of the pattern and put it on there. So we'll see what happens, but right now Bitcoin's looking great. Like I said, this thing is back in the wedge. That's where we wanted it to be. Falling out of that yesterday, that was a little bit scary yesterday, but things are definitely looking good right now. So please hit the like and subscribe, guys, and I'll be back with you in a couple days here. Thank you so much.